I love RTS games, and if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you love them as well. Unfortunately, today is a sad day for fans of RTS all around the world, as 121 employees from Relic Entertainment have gone. They have lost their jobs. They've been given the red card and told to go home. Unfortunately, this affects us as fans of Age of Empires 4. It also affects 121 people and their family. So huge shout out to them, hoping that they're all doing well. But I think the question on all fans of Age of Empires' mind is, well, what happens now? Especially for Age of Empires 4. For anybody who doesn't know, Relic Entertainment are the developers behind Age of Empires 4. So they're not the publishers and they're not the real creative drive, but they do a lot of the day-to-day development for Age of Empires 4. So where do we go from here? What happens to Age of Empires 4? Is the game just going to completely shut down? That's what we're going to try and get to the bottom of here. But I mean, the reality is I don't have any solid answers for you. But let's start with a little bit of context. So for Relic, they've got 335 employees, according to a website that I googled. So they've lost a huge amount of their employees today, a third of their employees, which is massive. And they provided an update on their LinkedIn, which basically gave some context as to what their plans are for the future. And in that, they said that they are going to be supporting their core titles, including Company of Heroes 3, and our upcoming projects to ensure they're successful for us. Great. Unfortunately, there's no mention of Age of Empires 4 there. Now, when it comes to Age of Empires 4, we've talked about that just briefly before, the fact that World's Edge are the creative check for Age of Empires 4, while Relic is responsible for day-to-day development. We know that because this article from Kotaku back in 2021 revealed that to us. So Relic is not, I guess the best way that you could say it is they are the grunt. They are, World's Edge comes in and says, hey, we want two new civilizations, the Japanese and the Byzantines, and we want them to be like this. We want a samurai unit, and it's not World's Edge's job to say, well, the samurai should be carrying two swords. That's Relic's job. But it's also their job to implement it. And the question is, how easy is that going to be finding someone to replace it? And why do we have to replace them? And are they going to be replaced? I think that's the big question. Who is going to be replacing them? Well, I guess the question is going to be, is there going to be a replacement? That's the first question I'm going to be asking, because if we take a look at the roadmap for Age of Empires, it's pretty blank. In fact, it only goes up to Season 4. We're going to be entering Season 5 shortly. I believe this is the most recent roadmap. I couldn't find anything more recent than this. I went through the website. I scoured through everything. This is all I could find. So we're long overdue for a roadmap, and that's a little bit concerning because we've got no idea what to expect here from the developers. In addition to that, we talked about who could possibly replace them. Do not forget about Forgotten Empires. These guys have, I guess, I don't know too much about them. I know a lot of the people that work for Forgotten Empires, and I know that they work hard. I know that they care a lot about what they do. And I know that they did an incredible job with Age of Empires 3. So I'm confident that if they take over with Age of Empires 4, we can see here on their website that they've done AoE 1, AoE 2, AoE 3 DEs. Haven't done AoE 4. I know that they work on AoE 4, but they don't have it on their website. So who knows whether maybe this means that they'll be getting a shiny new contract for Age of Empires 4, and perhaps they'll be looking to bring on some new staff to do content for it. Now, I can tell you in the past from their work that it is absolutely A+, 100%. It's S-tier stuff. This is the Knights of the Mediterranean, which is a DLC that they did for Age of Empires 3. Very well received by the community. They've consistently put out really good DLC content for Age of Empires 3, really good balance changes. A lot of the leadership for Forgotten Empires are really on the ball. So I'm confident that if they do take over, that we will be in good hands. Whether they take over or not, who knows? Obviously, there's other potential candidates as well. You've got, World's Edge obviously do a lot of the creative stuff, but there's Tantalus, who also handles some of the stuff on the back end. I don't know too much about exactly what they do. And yeah, there's always other options. But if we take a look at the Forgotten Empires website and take a look at their current opportunities, you can see that they've got a whole bunch of opportunities that they're currently employing on from all around the world. You can see that they've got, so no matter where you are, you can come work with Forgotten Empires. Now it does say Legacy, Age of Empires Legacy. It does say Age of Empires 4. And obviously this news is pretty hot off the press. It may have taken some people by surprise, it may have taken some companies by surprise. So I would expect that we may hear a statement coming up in the next couple of days. At least I would hope that we hear something in the next couple of days. If we're not, though, I would encourage right now Age of Empires 4 development team, publishing team, and anybody in the Age of Empires 4 team, this is a great time to reach out to the community and say, hey, so these are the plans for Age of Empires 4, do not worry. Or, by the same token, if you want to tell us to get on a boat and sail to the nearest COH3 server, I wouldn't be too keen on doing that. Maybe I might have to start playing Beyond All Reason a little bit more. But I would like to know what's happening with Age of Empires 4. I care a lot about this game. This game is absolutely amazing, and the community is tremendous. I love being a part of it. I love the community that we've built here, and I would hate for it to not receive any more support. I don't think that that's going to happen, especially considering that this is a flagship Microsoft product. At least I like to think of it as a flagship Microsoft product. It used to be on the front page of Xbox Game Pass. It's not anymore. Now it's just Master Chief, and he's got the full body spread going. But it used to be. So I'd like to think that they wouldn't let it go, and I hope that is going to be the case. So we'll close the video on that. This has been your little news update. If you've got any questions, leave them down in the comments below. If there's an update to this, I'll make sure that I post a subsequent video updating you, informing you, and letting you know exactly what is happening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.